to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off.
Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity in this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allow the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Nittany Lions offense comes out for their first possession today. If there's one guy on this defensive side who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher, very much on the quarterback's mindset.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out. You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Looking for the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. In the red area, it's Allen. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Aller. Quick throw over the middle. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now to try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. But Chris, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
The pass rush closing in. It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down. Breaks the tackle. Just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Allen. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Got him, he's sacked.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. QB decides to keep it here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 1. 2nd down coming up. That's the end of the first.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Handing off on the draw play. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Dropping back, it's Aller. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's just flat dropped on 3rd down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a 4th down call. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Tate. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Using his legs. It's Henderson. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Buckeyes churn out another 1st down. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7.
That makes the score Ohio State 14, Penn State 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. They make the stop and get the ball carrier down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll use the ground game here. But the gain is just 1 yard. He sets up a 3rd and 9 now. come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Aller. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. It's a Buka. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. He hands it to the back. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Howard. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught behind the line. It's Judkins. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Howard. And the junior able to get home with the sack. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Pulls it in. It's Scott. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
That makes the score Ohio State 21 and 7.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Tries to get it to the running back. That's caught. It's Singleton. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Getting set. Here's second down. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Phyllis, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in Penn. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. And now the handoff. Just trucks the man. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's got it. They bring him down. The drive has now reached the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Trying to find some room. It's Singleton. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Aller. But he can't haul it in. That's a crucial drop on a third down play. Here comes fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the return brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. And the quarterback dropping back. Snags the quick throw. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Howard. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They'll run it here. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. It's a shotgun run call. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
To So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Howard. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they'll set up with the PAT.
On for the extra point.
The extra point makes it 28-7.
That makes the score Ohio State 28, Penn State 7.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened today.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good. It's in a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
That makes the score Ohio State 28, Penn State 14.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Oh, the read option here. The quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Howard. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Grab behind the line, it's Sambuca. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air, bringing pressure. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They'll kick it away here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Great move in the open field. Big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a first down there. Using his legs, it's Singleton. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it third down. Back to throw. It's Aller. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Handoff heading left. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And that is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14. That 2-possession game.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Short throw complete to the tight end. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Aller. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Back to throw again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And that's everything you want from a defense. They bring pressure. They, in fact, get to the quarterback. He's lucky he got that ball off. And then once he does get it off and it's completed, very often you'll see that go for a big play because the defense sold out. Here, they still have defenders in position to keep that to a short game.
On the ground, trying for the first down with the tight end. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Ohio State 28, Penn State 21.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, they have to believe we see a timeout. He hands it off from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes will have to take it away. He's scored one already today. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Looking to pass. It's Aller. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Contact as he threw it. Nearly intercepted there. That was almost the ball game. And it does set up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback spikes the ball and stop the clock.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
I mean, why not, Chris? I mean, keep going to him. This receiver has been giving this defense fits all game long, and that time, it's another huge game. If they can't stop him, just keep throwing it to him.